Banwari Lal Sharma is a happy man. He and his family are celebrating the marriage of his oldest daughter. But as a child, Banwari often went to sleep hungry, and as a boy ran away from his home, desperate to find work in the city. Manan Madhusudan Rao was once labeled untouchable, a member of India's lowest caste. Growing up, his family labored in the fields and worked the most undesirable jobs steeped in disrespect. Today, Madhusudan and his family live in comfort as one of India's newest millionaires. Just a few years ago, Ramabai was considered a thief, a criminal, for farming the land on which he lived. But today, against all odds, he holds title to the land he and his family have inhabited for generations. Across India, people like Banwari, Madhusudan, Rama, and millions of others are leading lives in striking contrast to their childhoods. After centuries of deprivation, under a crushing system of caste and corruption that condemned millions to poverty, India is awakening.
Major funding for this program has been provided by Donald and Paula Smith Family Foundation. Additional funding was provided by Family Mullenkamp Charitable Fund of the Pittsburgh Foundation and Chris and Melody Roofer.
Here on the streets of India, people are focusing on their future, not their past. I'm Johan Norberg, and this is Delhi, India, the second most populous city in the world, where the intersection between progress and poverty can be seen all around. I've worked in many countries around the world, and what I've learned is that the poor are not lazy or passive. They're incredibly resourceful and work hard. But here in India, they've had to devote much of that work to bypassing discrimination and regulation. But now, those obstacles are being removed, and people are improving their lives on an incredible scale. India is starting to flourish. The UN predicts that by 2030, India will have the largest population in the world. Citigroup estimates that by 2050, India will have the world's largest economy, larger than China and the United States. India is still struggling with problems. Poverty, human trafficking, crimes against women are real issues here. But things are changing rapidly. In the past 20 years, nearly 250 million people have risen out of poverty here. Economic forces and political change have combined to create a growing middle class. There are seismic changes going on in this soon-to-be largest country on the planet. One by one, people are breaking free.
Food, clothing, toiletries, shoes, electronics. They're all here in the streets, with millions of vendors making the rhythm of daily life possible.
Specifically, India has been a growing, developing economy with large population of low-income people and middle-income people. And they depend upon street vendor services to meet their daily requirements. If it comes to daily food or milk, or it comes to clothing or whatever. I am dependent on the street vendor nearby my house to buy my daily stuff.